Our Parsha this week is Parshat Bechukotai, and it ends the book of Vayikra, and it ends on quite a serious note with the klalot, with the curses, where Hashem says that if you turn away from me and you live a lifestyle which is foreign to the Torah, then I will visit upon you a whole series of sins. And the Torah goes on for quite some time listing what these punishments and what these sins are. And many commentators have tried to understand in what period of time, in what period of history did these punishments come about because of the sins of the Jewish people. Nachmanides famously said that the punishments mentioned in Parshat Bechukotai relate to the era of the first temple, and that those mentioned in the book of Devarim in Parshat Ki Tavor relate to what happened in the times of the second temple era. But there is a long and very detailed essay by the Meshech Chochmah. The Meshech Chochmah was Rabbi Meir Simcha of Dvinsk, who lived in Dvinsk in Latvia before World War II. And he wrote a very beautiful commentary on the Torah. And in this parsha, he has a lengthy essay, and he speaks about the fact that there are trends within the Jewish world. Jewish people get exiled from a particular country, they come to a new country, they settle in, they become prosperous, and they start to treat their new country as if it's home. They forget about the fact that they're exiles and they should be living in Israel. And they become very, very comfortable. And then they start to move away from Judaism. And woe and behold, what happens? Some tragic thing happens, an expulsion, and they move to the next country. And there they act as exiles, and again they become prosperous, and the cycle repeats itself. And it shouldn't repeat itself, and this is what the Torah is saying. And he wrote a very famous expression in that essay. And again, this was before the Nazi uprising. He said, woe to those who referred to Berlin as Jerusalem. What he was saying at the time is that you have Jews who are living in Germany. They're so happy there. They're so settled. They feel so accepted by the society that, you know what, we don't need Jerusalem. What's Jerusalem? It's in a backwater country. Berlin is on New Jerusalem. He says, woe to such people. Don't ever think that. Even if you're comfortable in the exile, in the diaspora, you have to realize it's a diaspora after all. We shouldn't be here. When Jacob went down to Egypt to sojourn there, this was something that had already been foretold to his grandfather Abraham. And Hashem has said to Abraham, Ger yeh zarecha ba'aretz lo lahem, that your seed will be foreigners in a land that is not theirs. And one of the commentators on the Haggadah says that this is in fact a blessing within a curse. Yes, you'll be exiles in a foreign land, but you'll always be a ger. You'll always be a stranger there. You'll never be 100% accepted. As soon as you're 100% accepted, then you feel we're part of it. We can stay here. In a way, a Jew has to be always a little bit uncomfortable wherever they are in the diaspora, to remember that this isn't our home. This isn't our Jerusalem. And the real Jerusalem is in Israel. I wish you a Shabbat Shalom.